Welcome to Relatable Judaism. Today we're going to do the blessings of the morning, Birkot HaShachar. I find it so important for myself and for people today, with all our technology and our ability to see everything online. And as soon as we wake up, the first thing that we do is check our phone. What's the status? Any news? And we very much forget who we really are. And we forget ourselves. We forget our purpose. What is our role in this world? And within no time, another year's gone by, another year's gone by, and another year's gone by. And I find that this is not just a meditation, but it's also a recognition of who we really are. When a person prays, Birkot HaShachar, the blessings of the morning, they are grateful, they are waking up, they are thinking of what their purpose is. The idea of God, I always say, is not just having this dude hanging up there ready to pounce on you, but it's the idea of recognizing our purpose. It's purpose versus no purpose, reason versus no reason. I am not just a randomness in this world. No, everything I do has a reason. And I have a purpose and I'm special. And something wants me here. And every second that I go through in this world has a reason. And everything that I do has an effect, and it's recognized, and it's here. And it's an amazing thing to start off your day with that recognition, with realizing and being connected to who we really are, and understanding that we are something much greater than a Facebook update or a phone update. And that's really the essence of the prayer and the lessons that we're going to do now. Obviously, there's gratitude and there's so much, much more. But today, especially in our time and age, I find that the prayer of the morning is so relatable. And we're going to do this together. Join me as we go through the morning prayers. I'm going to first translate the words, and then we'll close our eyes and make this statement in Hebrew together. So the very first blessing that we have, everyone knows, is Modeh ani lefanecha. I give thanks before you, Melech Chai v'Kayam, the King of the universe. So what does that mean? There's many words for saying thanks in Hebrew, but the word that we're using here is modeh, which also comes from the word to admit. And that is the essence of the first thing that we do in the morning, is admit. I admit that I am here for a reason. I admit that I need you, God. I admit that I do not run this world. I admit that I am here for a reason. And by being grateful, I admit that I needed you. It's the essence of humility as well. Recognizing that I do not run this world, that I am special, I'm here for a reason, but also I admit that I need and I did need you. And it's true. Every second, are we thinking about every heartbeat that goes on in my body? Are we thinking about every bit of food and bacteria that goes through our body and gets cleaned through? How much is going on in my world, in my own body, that I don't even know about? It's amazing. But that is the prayer of Modeh ani. I admit, and that is the essence of what Judaism is. Admitting, having the humility to recognize that we are here for a reason and we couldn't do it even for a second, because odds are against us to be here right now. For me to talk from the second of conception till this minute is against me. It doesn't make sense that I'm here, because all the odds are against me, even from the second of conception. And then the bacteria and the chances of the pregnancy and the birth and the heartbeats. And every heartbeat that got me to this minute is fascinating. And here we are. So we're going to say on this morning, and you're going to join me, Modeh ani lefanecha. Modeh, I give thanks before you, the creator of the universe. I recognize that you're here and you are always there. But today I'm going to give thanks before you, because you're always there. Melech Chai v'Kayam, the king that is alive and constantly allowing things to exist. You're alive and you are the essence of existence. Shechazalta bi nishmati, you returned within me, my soul. I went to sleep, and there's so many people that didn't wake up, and I woke up. Bechemla, with great mercy, I woke up, and my heartbeat got back to its regular pace. Everything, my brain just flipped on, And it's a great gift that we get to sleep, because sleep allows us to renew the past. Whatever happened yesterday happened, today is a new day. We go to sleep the next night. Whatever happened before happened, and tonight we're going to have a new night, and the next night, a new night. And what happens is that we're able to have this gift of constantly knowing there's renewal. I remember when I was a kid, I hurt myself. The teacher said, you know what, tomorrow you're going to feel much better. Tomorrow is a new day. And it stuck with me ever since. I remember that cut that I had, and it was the end of the world to me. But tomorrow is a new day. And it's such a gift that we have the ability to sleep and rejuvenate and relive a new day every single day, recognizing the power and the beauty of our existence every day. So we said, Shechazat abi nishmati b'chemla, you returned my soul with great mercy. Rabba emunatecha, how great is your faith. We're talking to God. God, you have faith. God has faith, and the answer is yes, you have faith in me by the fact that you kept me alive every day. And today again shows that you have faith in me. And you do, because I'm here, and I'm here to tell you this story. So that is the prayer of Modeh Ani. So we'll say together, Modeh Ani lefanecha, I give thanks before you. Melech chai v'kayam, the king that is alive and allows everything to exist. Shechazat bi nishmati b'chemla, you returned my soul today again with such great mercy. Rabbi emunatecha, you have so much faith in me to succeed and do well today. That is the very first prayer that we start, and that can be done whilst we are on our beds, lying down. The minute you open your eyes, try it. Instead of going to your phone, open your eyes and say, Modeh Ani lefanecha. And if you missed it whilst you're on your bed, you can say it later on. It happens to me all the time. You can say it later on. You don't have to actually say it in the bed. But that is the moment that you could already say it from the second that you wake up. We are now going to go to the next prayer, which is the Netilat Yadayim, the ability to wash our hands. So we think about it, we're going to actually actively use our hands, walk over to the sink, fill up a cup, a kli, and we wash our hands. Wash our hands. And the idea of that is because Kabbalistically, mystically, whilst you're asleep, there's a certain level of impurity, since you had a level of death in sleep. There's a level of impurity that goes through you, and we need to separate that now that we're awake again. So that separation of purity from impurity is a great gift that we have as humans to recognize and separate the good from the bad. And that's the very beginning of the day. We're already washing our hands, removing that spiritual impurity, recognizing that there's good and there's bad in this world, and we have to be able to separate the two. So we're going to say the blessing of Netilat Yadayim, recognizing, moving our hands, recognizing that our hands work. We recognize that we have water, and we recognize the fact that we had a level of impurity, and we can remove it from ourselves through water, which is used in birth, in renewal. Water represents renewal and chesed and kindness and washing and cleanliness. So we're going to take our cup and wash our hands. You wash it 3 times on each side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we say the blessing. So the blessing is, Baruch Atah Adonai. Blessed are you, Hashem. Elokeinu melech haolam, the God, the King of the universe, Asher kideshanu b'mitzvotav, for making us holy with your mitzvot, v'tzivanu al netilat yadayim, and you commanded us to wash our hands. And again, here, this blessing, we are recognizing Baruch Atah Hashem, you are the source of everything. Baruch comes from the word bricha, which means the source of water. So you are the source of everything. Elokeinu, the master, also the energy. Not just are you the source of everything, but you are on top and the force of it all. Melech haolam, the king of the universe. Asher kideshanu b'mitzvotav, you made us holy with your mitzvot. Without direction and without mitzvot, we wouldn't have this ability to separate ourselves. We wouldn't have the ability to recognize good over evil. We need that direction. So you gave us those mitzvot, v'tzivanu al netilat yadayim, and you commanded us to wash our hands. The next blessing is the blessing that we say after we go to the bathroom, and that is the blessing of Asher Yatzar. We are grateful that our system works, and it's not just the system of the bathroom, but the whole body has so many cavities, so many parts to it, so many veins, so many synaptic connections in the brain, millions of connections. And if any of those break, if any of those stop, we wouldn't be able to exist from the moment that we came into this earth till this second. If any parts, any important parts of our inner body stops working, we would cease to exist. And we say this blessing every time we go to the bathroom, because our body is constantly separating the good from the bad within it. And we're going to say this blessing together. First, I'm going to explain and translate the words, and then you can say, well, we'll say the blessing properly together. So, Baruch Atah Hashem, all blessings start like this. Baruch Atah Adonai, blessed are you, God, Elokeinu melech haolam, the King of the entire universe. Asher yatzar et ha'adam bechokhmah, you formed mankind with wisdom. Uvaravo, to form something is to make it from something that already exists. And to create something is to create from nothing. Like Bereshit bara, the beginning of creation, it says God created, that was from nothing. Later on it says Vayitzer, and God formed, that's from something that already exists. So with us as human beings, we have what was created from nothing, and also what was created from something that already existed. And our survival, our existence is constantly, has no explanation, partly of what is constantly being created is from something and from nothing. Our neshama, our soul, is something that didn't get formed from nothing. It didn't get formed from the earth, but our body got formed from the earth. So when it says that we were created with a soul, that it uses the word bara, to create from nothing. But when it says that he created our body, that it says Vayitza, he formed. And we have both of these words here in the blessing of the bathroom. So we're going to say, Asher yatzar hadam b'chokhmah, you created mankind with wisdom, and you created within us nekavim, many cavities, chalulim, many parts. Galui v'yadua lifnei chisecha v'decha. It is very well known before you. In fact, only you know. She'im yisatem echad mehem, if any of these would be closed, or yipateach echad mehem, or if any of these would even be opened when they're not meant to be. If shalit kayem afilu sha'echad, we wouldn't be able to exist for even one moment. There's a friend of mine, I remember, I cried when I was in yeshiva, and a friend of mine lost, he had a tumor just like this, and everyone heard about it, and within the next day, he passed away. It was such a trauma for me and for all our friends. And these are the words. If any of these parts of us would open or close, we would not be able to exist for even one moment. Baruch atah Adonai, blessed are you, God. Rofeh chol basar umafli la'asot. You are the one that heals all flesh and does great wonders all the time. And it's true, you heal all flesh. Our flesh is constantly healing itself from all the bacterias and the dangers that are out there. So we're going to say this blessing again, and this blessing is said after a person goes to the bathroom. You come out the bathroom, you wash your hands, and then you say this blessing. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yatzar et ha'adam b'chokhmah, uvaravo nekavim, chalulim, galui v'yadua lifnei chisecha v'decha, she'im yisatem echad mehem, או אם יפתח אחד מהם, אי אפשר להתקיים אפילו שעה אחת. ברוך אתה אדוני, רופא כל בשר ומפליא לעשות. We are now going to go to the next blessing of recognizing the soul that we have within us. Elohai, neshama shenatata bi, my God, the soul that you put inside of me. Torah, it's absolutely pure. It comes from the greatest of source, the Creator. It's pure. My soul inside of me is pure. Ata varata ata yitzata, you created it and you formed it. Ata nefachta bi, you blew it within me. V'ata meshamra b'kibi, and you constantly keep it in my body. V'ata atid litla mimeni, and in the future, you're going to take that soul away from my body. Ulachzira bi latid lavo, and you're going to return it into me in the future. Kozman shana shama b'kirbi, as long as my soul's inside of me, as long as I'm here, in the form that I am in. Modeh ani lefanecha, I give thanks before you. And this doesn't just mean as long as I'm here, I give back. This is the only time I can really thank you. Because once a person's dead, then the revelation of the Creator is obvious. It's only here where we can choose to thank God that we say this blessing. So, as long as my soul's inside of me, I thank you, Adonai, Elohai, Velohei Avotai, my God and the God of my fathers. You are the founder of all actions, of all beings. Adon kol neshamot, the master of all souls. Baruch ata Adonai, blessed are you, Hashem, hamachazir neshamot lifkerim mitim, who brings souls to parts of the body that's dead. The body, the physicality. You bring life to death. And that is the blessing of the neshama, of the soul. And it's a beautiful blessing, recognizing that we are here again today with a new, refreshed self. So those are the very first blessings of the morning. We've not entered the real Birkot HaShachar, the blessings of the morning. We just said Modeh Ani, we thanked God, we washed our hands, we did the bathroom, and then we recognized that we have a soul that is pure, and as long as we're alive, we need to be thankful for what we are and for the fact that we have our Creator who's there always looking after us.